Beautifies the area. I think it's going to have an adverse effect in regards to the beauty of our area when you're traveling north or south along the freeway. I think that there's a lot of other options that should have and could have been considered. And to make note of a few of these facilities, I think one of the options, of course, is to keep the facility where it's at. Another option would be to look at the property that was recently acquired by the county, which is next to the sewer plant. Another option is there's two parcels of land. One is west and one is south of the existing dump or solid waste facility. And they could be either acquired voluntarily or, if necessary, by eminent domain. It's my understanding that the eminent domain feature is now being considered for I believe it's a 2-acre parcel that is off Plant Road. So it's not something that the county seems to be too weary of. It is my understanding in regards to the parcel south of the existing plant facility, it can be made available, and the people will entertain a proposal on their property and are most interested in approaching it from a standpoint of a long-term lease, suggested 30 years. So there is certainly options. Of course, one of the other options that's available is Jerry Ward in Willits is building a recycling facility. It's already been approved. They're just doing some soil work before they start construction. So that's another option. There's that piece I'm talking about that's just to the north of the dog pounds, which I understand the county has recently acquired from Matterns, I believe. The other benefit, I think, that's worthy of conversation by being down there on Taylor Road is the fact that with the expansion of the sewer facility and with our water problems that we've got in this county today, is it gives you a golden opportunity to start recycling water and use it for some of your uses in this community. And I would think that it's close enough by so that a person could use recycled water from the sewer plant to take care of this facility in its entirety. And Millview now, where the site is proposed, there's a moratorium in regards to water use, even though these people do have appropriate hookups, as I understand it. There is a waiting list, however, for people trying to get on Millview. And of course, even in today's paper again, there was articles in regards to the need to do all kinds of things of conservation and other creative things in regards to trying to minimize our water use of the potable water, all waters. Traffic. I think there was an error made in looking at an old traffic study. There recently, as you can see out there, they've raised the speed limit to 50 miles an hour. The traffic flows down that road rapidly. Everybody seems to think if it's 50, you can go 55. And of course, with this operation, there's been, yes, restrictions in regards to the utilization of Pomo Lane. There, however, has been no restriction in regards to where the trucks coming out of Lake County, etc., will basically get off the freeway. They can get off the freeway at Calpella and run all the way down North State Street to the facility. They can get off at Lake Mendocino Drive, and what they can do is then go over and hit the forks, go through the forks, 2 stoplights, and proceed up North State Street to the facility. The third one, which I understand there could be some problems with, that I understand they're currently using, is the one that is basically you get off Lake Mendocino Drive, turn west, and go down Tolini Lane to Perducci Road, down Perducci Road to North State Street, and then proceed to the site.
Your time is coming to a close, Mr. Cox.
You know, I have real concern in regards to the mitigation in the event that there's problems. I think it's evident there's going to be problems with smell, noise, etc. And of course, there's going to be such an investment in this facility, and there's such a need from the county standpoint that what they are going to do is they're going to basically, well, they've done everything they can. It's a necessary evil that we have this. And so it's just going to continue. This is 5 minutes. Okay?
Coming to a close.
So I say the best time to reject this administrative permit is now, before we get ourselves further down the road and have the necessity for legal action to be pursued, and the county can select some of the site that would be more advantageous to all concerned. A question I would like to have answered is on expansion pressures. Now, it's my understanding in this application they cannot have self-haulers go into the recycling operation. Can that be basically allowed administratively if they decide different? Of course, that's going to make a tremendous difference in regards to the traffic flow that would be going in and out of the project. Again, as to traffic, you know, the green waste and wood, it seems to me that the amount of that delivered into that facility is greater and greater every day. I don't know whether or not that they have been all along, or whether they're just starting to use, take green waste from Lake County as well as Mendocino County. And I'd be curious to know the number of trucks and self-haulers that are added